America runs on hardworking auto pros. And for 100 years, NAPA has been right there with them, keeping their businesses strong and their customers on the road. I'm Kevin Linger, and this is Auto Pros on the Road. We're traveling coast to coast, visiting 50 NAPA Auto Care Centers and 50 NAPA Auto Parts stores. Each stop has a story all about passion, family, and the drive to keep moving forward. So buckle up, because today we're headed to Olmsted Township, Ohio, to meet with Cory Evaldi, the owner of Olmsted Auto Care and one of NAPA's top ambassadors.
Hi, thank you for coming in. My name is Cory Evaldi, and I'm from Olmsted Auto Care, and we are your locally owned and operated NAPA Auto Care Center, and we've been operating since 2005. Why don't you come in and meet our staff and see what makes our world go around. Well, welcome to behind the scenes of Olmsted Auto Care. We are a 7-bay facility, and we have 4 office staff, which consists of a CSR, and 3 service consultants, and a technician staff of 4 automotive specialists.
Cory went on to tell us about the influence the Repair Shop of Tomorrow program has had on him.
So we've been a NAPA Auto Care Center for about 8 years now. And the last 4 years, we've been a NAPA Gold Center. I've done so much with NAPA over the years, and I just love what NAPA does for our industry. You know, from the apprentice program to helping shops with their equipment and tools, helping with ASE accreditations. There is just so much. When you become part of the Gold program, you know, that really sets you to a higher standard, and you know, they do other things to help you. They give you a little bit of funds for marketing. They kind of help push your marketing on SEO with it. If somebody is on the NAPA site and they're looking for a shop, NAPA Gold Centers are gonna appear at the top. It's a real honor to be considered a NAPA Gold Center. As far as Repair Shop of Tomorrow, they have definitely changed my life. It was actually in 2016 when we were expecting our first child that's when I decided I need to get my education. And that's when I found the other coaching company, realized it wasn't necessarily a fit, and then I got involved with Repair Shop of Tomorrow and Dave Justice. It has been a program that's changed my life. It's definitely educated me. I came from a technician's background. I did work on cars. I loved working on cars. But when it came time for me to take over the company and take over the business, it was a whole different ballgame. And I realized the very hard way that I couldn't just be the only one fixing cars. I needed to learn on how to manage, how to measure our numbers, learn about productivity, efficiency, effective labor rates, all the KPIs that go into a shop, learn about marketing and how to do it effectively. And Repair Shop of Tomorrow has really brought us up to that next level. In 2020, towards the end of 2020, my coach, Dave Justice, had asked me if I would help him coach some other shops. And I was reluctant at first, but it was some of the most rewarding things in my life to be able to help other shop owners and be able to change their lives, make it for the better. So you got to think about this industry and how cool it is. Like when you're an apprentice, you get to help your fellow team. You get to help your team go on and continue on with their day. When you become a service technician and master technician, you get to help so many customers, so many clients with their vehicles and their problems. You know, and it's not even just the fact of their cars and the problems that they're having, but that's the vehicle that gets little Susie to her dance practice or ballet recital or Tommy to his soccer game. You know, that's what you're helping to make that reliability. Being with RSOT has been one of the best things in my life. You want to hear a story? The lift that you guys are standing in front of right now, last year had a failure, and we weren't going to trust the lift again. So I called so many people, so many local people to try getting us a lift. And Jason Rainey was one of the people that I called, and he's, you know, I think it was that same day he was able to get Challenger on the phone with me, ordered one, and had it shipped out. And we had it like a week later. I mean, he knew how severe. We're a 7-bay shop, and go down from 7 to 6, 1 bay, that means a lot to us. It's a lot of percentage of productivity. And instead of being down months, we were down maybe a couple of weeks. And we got back up and going, and that still hits home for me from the help that NAPA was able to provide.
If you couldn't tell, Cory is full of passion, industry insight, and kindness. Thank you, Cory, for the service you provide to your community and the NAPA network.
The NAPA know-how, yeah!